NBA's ratings continue to go down. Now, personally, I think there's, multiple explanations. There's multiple avenues you can go down on this one. But coming from a guy, my personal experience, opinion here, coming from a guy that has not watched a full NBA game from start to finish, and I don't know how many years, but at the same time, I will watch college basketball. I enjoy watching college basketball. Probably check out 30, 40 of those games a year. I find that exciting to watch. What's the difference there? Well, you look at it, there's no defense in the NBA. There's a lot of people that do enjoy defense. There's a lot of people that enjoy not just being purely offense. Like, you don't watch baseball and expect the hitter just to go up there and hit the ball off the tee. You don't play football and expect the quarterback just to throw it to wide open guys all game and have two-hand tap and see how many times, you can just make a few yards. You don't watch hockey, and you get the point. You get the point. Every single game has defense. When you watch the NBA, I feel like there is lack of any defense. There's a bunch of standing around. Guys dribble a few times. They pop up. They take the shot and bang. You watch college basketball, and it's exciting. You see some of the defensive powerhouses go out there, even against, the Kentuckys of the world or something, and they have a chance to beat them night in and night out. Kentucky, that's a perfect example. Kentucky's one of those teams, if you want to call a super team of the NCAA, that goes in and night out with a very loaded team, but they're still beatable. They've been beatable on multiple occasions. They've lost in the NCAA tournament how many times now in recent years? That's not an NBA thing. I can tell you at the beginning of the year in NBA, for the longest time, Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Heat, whoever, you knew who was making the finals before the season even started. Why would you want to waste your time watching a regular season if you already knew it was going to happen? And more importantly about that, you got to look at it from a fan base standpoint. It's almost like it's built to be a bandwagon fan, or you're not going to be a fan of the NBA, because they build these super teams. All the good players go to one team and they allow it. I don't know why we have a salary cap, because it doesn't really make a difference here. But you have all these guys go to the same teams. For somebody that's not a fan of a really good team, what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and watch your team lose. You don't even feel like you have a chance going into the season. You don't even feel like you have a chance going into playoffs. If you're an 8 or 7 seed making playoffs, in any other sport, it's like, well, we have a chance still. We can make it. There's upsets. That's not an NBA thing. You're not knocking off the number 1 seed because it's that much different competition-wise. It's not there. It's an offensive powerhouse type of league. You got all the good offensive players. Good luck stopping those guys. There isn't those matchups I think of. Personally, for me, I'm thinking Super Bowl. I don't know what number it was now. Broncos, Seahawks. Peyton Manning versus the Legion of Doom. Two of the most probably intriguing Super Bowl we've had in quite some time. You know why? Because you went in with a quarterback who was an absolute offensive mastermind at recognizing defenses, changing the play, and bringing his team down the field, going up against the best defense, or one of the best defenses historically ever in the NFL. How was Peyton Manning going to compare to that defense? What was going to happen in that Super Bowl? It was very intriguing. You don't have matchups like that in the NBA. You talk about how so many people say, I don't even watch the regular season. I don't even start watching till playoffs. That's a problem. Why don't you watch till playoffs? Because it's useless watching during the regular season. Guys want nights off. Guys are playing. You're going to beat the bad team night in and night out because it's so lopsided. There's not parity. And personally, for me, for a guy that I don't jump teams, I'll stick with my team, good, bad, or indifferent, knowing even when they make playoffs, they're not going anywhere, because that's just how the league's formulated at this point in time. I have no interest in watching it. Like I said, I'll watch basketball though. I'll watch my team come in as an 8 seed, a 10 seed, 11 seed in the NCAA tournament. I feel like they have a chance to win every single game. I have no feeling like that in the NBA. You want to go in there. It's a big deal. If that's your favorite team, you want to feel like you're watching this game for a reason. You want to go in there and watch the game because you feel like you're going to win. How many people want to watch a game they already know they're going to lose? They already know they're going to outcome of. Same can be said about the defensive perspective. That's my thoughts on the NBA.